Alright, folks, it's time now to play Jeopardy Sports Edition for the Sega Genesis. This is game number 2 of my run for the Jeopardy Sports Edition for the Sega Genesis. And I have a one-day total of $6,000 in cash. Let's see if I can add to it. And today I'm going to be facing off against Harold and Pat. Alright, here we go. $100 to $500 answers in this round, along with one daily double. And we have these categories: country, changed names, basketball, origins, baseball nicknames, and books. Alrighty, let's start with basketball for 100. In 1980, he became the youngest to win the NBA Playoff MVP award. Who is Magic Johnson?
You are correct.
All right. And I'm off and running. Basketball for 200. In 1950, they were number 1 and lost the NIT and NCAA championships to the Beavers of this country. To the Beavers of CCNY, excuse me. Harold. Who is Bradley?
You are correct.
Yep. Origins 100. This court sport, created by William Morgan, was once known as mintonette. Harold. Was volleyball.
Correct.
Okay, up to 300, and you get to select again. Chicago Black Sox player Joe Jackson's nickname. What is Shoeless?
You are correct.
Baseball nicknames for 200. The answer there is Daily Double. Alright. Now I have $200, but I can risk up to $500, so let's go for $500. Here's the clue. This opinionated baseball owner has been dubbed Terrible Ted. Who is Ted Turner?
You are correct.
Yes, and I go up to 700. Let's have baseball nicknames for 300, please. Baseball player Saturnino Orestes Mendoza's nickname. Pat. What is Minnie? Yes. And you're on the board, Pat. Select. Or just 200. George Lugowski invented this soaring target for marksmen. Pat?
Sorry.
Nope. Harold? The clay pigeon.
You are correct.
Alright, so you go up to 500. Baseball names for 400. This nickname reflects Reggie Jackson's World Series heroics. Well, the World Series is usually played in October, so therefore, I'm going to say, what is Mr. October? And I'm also trying to be careful that I don't mistype. Not like what happened in the last game, where I lost $600 because I mistyped on George Brett's name. Anyways, baseball nicknames for 500. This former Cincinnati Reds player was nicknamed the Blazer. Don Blessingame. I have no idea who that is, but I guess Pat does, because she's up to 600. Country for 100. This Alpine country was the birthplace of bobsledding. What is Switzerland?
You are correct.
Alright, that's 1,200. Country's 200. This country's international yachting designation is KC. Pat. Oh, Canada.
You are correct.
Alright, basketball for 300. This basketball player said in 1960, nobody roots for Goliath. Wilt Chamberlain was playing in 1960. Could be him, but I'm not sure. Harold? Oh, it was him. Alright. Well, that's okay.
You are correct.
So Harold's going to go to 800, and he and Pat are tied right now for second place. Books for 100. This black tennis grade penned the 1958 book, I Always Wanted to Be Somebody. Pat. Althea Gibson. Yes. Basketball for 400. He defended his title in the 1993 NBA three-point shootout despite not being in the NBA. Harold. Craig Hodges.
You are correct.
I have never heard of him. Changing's 100. This tennis player's original name was Richard Raskin. Harold? Renee Richards.
You are correct.
Alright, that puts Harold into the lead. Select again. Finishing basketball. This basketball player's home video was titled, Come Fly With Me. Pat. Who is Michael Jordan.
You are correct.
And now Pat's in the lead. Origins for 300. This target sport got its name from the Norwegian for shoot. Harold? What is
You are
ski?
correct.
Never really heard of that one. Alright, Harold. Countries for 300. This country boasted more than 600 professional table tennis players in 1985. Either Korea or Japan. I'm not 100% sure. Harold? Oh, what is China? Okay, well, shows what I know then. Books for 200. The American League Baseball team that offered John Cheever said all literary men are fans of. Pat? Oh, the Boston Red Sox.
You are correct.
Okay. I would have said the New York Yankees. Books for 300. William F. Buckley Jr. wrote his third book in 1987 about this aquatic sport. Harold? What is sailing?
You are correct.
Alright, in Europe, 2,200. Countries for 400. This defunct country won the most World Hockey Championships. Defunct. What is the Soviet Union?
You are correct.
Alright. I'm tied with Pat for second place. Countries for 500, please. This country has mounted the most challenges for the America's Cup. Harold? What is Great Britain?
You are correct.
Okay. Origins for 400. Damon Runyon suggested that this sports event started upriver from Niagara Falls. Pat. What is the America's Cup? And we just had a clue about this.
You are correct.
So I'm now in third place once again. Origins for 5. This country's sailors introduced soccer to Brazil in the 1870s. And it's Pat. What is Great Britain?
You are correct.
Alright, up to 2,500 now for you, Pat. Change names 200. Lloyd 3 was known as this after he went global. Pat. What is World B3?
You are correct.
Okay. Books for 400. He knocked out How to Hit a Golf Ball in 1940, and Golf Begins at 40 in 1978. Pat.
Sorry.
No. Harold.
Sorry.
No, you two, you're wrong as well. I am not going to go for it.
You know the correct response?
We were looking for Sam Snead. Alright, a triple stumper there. Change names for 300. This boxer changed his name to Marvelous in 1982. I think I might have an idea on this. Who is Marvin Hagler?
You are correct.
Alright. Let's go to changed names for 400. Cassius Clay changed his name to this before he changed it to Muhammad Ali. Pat?
You
It
are
was
correct.
Cassius X. Uh-huh. Change names for 500. This Los Angeles Laker legally changed the spelling of his first name. Harold.
Sorry.
Nope. So that's going to put me into second place now. Michael Thompson.
You are correct.
I've never heard of him. Alright, let's take a look at our last clue. This Chicago Bears enforcer penned the book Calling the Shots. Harold. Who is Mike Singletary. Yep.
You are correct.
And you finish up this round with 2,300. Pat's in the lead at 3,200, and I have 1,900, so I'm going to go first to Double Jeopardy after this.